Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with our character Corvo, and this next part, well, as I believe I said in the last video, but if I didn't I'm going to say it again. This place is basically, if you're high chaos, go on a killing spree. Careful for all that though. You're going to have a whole lot of weepers everywhere. GG, Weepy. Just gonna pick a few off from here before I deal with the things on the left. Weepers were never known for their intelligence, to be fair. Wait for it. Okay, good. That out of the way, I can knock these things out easy enough. Oh shit. Missed one. Alright. Yeah, if you're on low chaos, this area is very simple. You literally just walk through a survivor camp and people say, I'm so thankful I'm alive, blah 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 blah. And you just walk through. It's not even really a puzzle to it. But on high chaos, this place is just Weeper Central. So you gotta take it a little slow, oops, a little careful, or you'll be fighting Weepers, like, pretty much non-stop, really. And that is my preferred method of dealing with it. As you can see, there is some cover, but the sheer amount of them, I'm not saying you can't sneak through it, because you can, but sneaking through it while getting the collectibles, you normally have to take the rooftop or be very quick and clever with your dodging. Let's be honest, if you're playing high chaos, you probably don't care about perfect stealth anyway, because it's a very overt playstyle. It's designed to be an overt playstyle. And after a whole game of being seen by people, at this point I've just thrown pretense out the window. Little rune down here, if you feel so inclined to pick it up, which I do. One more thing we gotta pick up in this area, and that'll be over that way. Using the low ground or the high ground, they both help with navigating around the crap in here. The path I just took is my recommended path if you don't care about picking up every possible coin. Because, well, why? Honestly, why? We don't need them. Yeah, that one's kind of a dirty trick. If you don't know it's coming, it can catch you off guard. Eat it. Damn it. Try that one more time. I said, eat it. And problem solved. Yep, there's always one that tries to trick you. Yeah, I see you over there. Notice how it doesn't attack until you go a little bit farther, like towards the like if you're gonna go try and loot them, it doesn't attack till you let your guard down. Which is a clever one, I'll admit. You can loot these if you'd like. This area is really not dangerous or special. It's just a lot of weepers and other silliness, like those things. There's my room. We need to make sure you kill all of those, is because the last bone charm, and well, the last bone charm for this section is right there. Tough skin. Your max health has been slightly increased. Doesn't hurt anything, it's not bad, but also not really blowing my mind, to be honest. I never understood why you can't swim under that. It looks so swim under meable. It makes no difference, I just feel like I should be able to swim under that is all. No matter. You can see that cleans up all the wounds and bone charms in this area. We should have gotten them all before now. This is a very long level. We've gone through 5 or 6 zones at this point. So, now we just head to the sewer exit. Easy peasy. First I'll get some bolts and some food, because I did use a lot of bolts in this part, and I'm not at full health. Oh, apparently there's some money down here. That caught my eye as I was going by. That I did not know about. Fair enough. Now, well, we get the hell out of here, really. Like, while this is, in my opinion, designed first and foremost as a potentially a stealth game, they definitely put enough loud, violent options into the game and enough healing for people playing like that it's hard for me to say that it's not at least partially that as well. We'll get back to you guys on why I'm missing a bone charm. I'm actually not sure. I honestly don't care anymore. I mean, we don't use 90% of them anyway. But it bugs me. If anybody knows why I missed that, let me know. I'm gonna look it up myself, but if you find out before me, let me know, because I shouldn't have missed one. Odd.
Havelock called us into the yard, but I wasn't feeling well. I just watched from the attic. The Admiral brought his cutlass. He stuck Wallace through the eye with it. Then he did Lydia. Callista he shot in the back with his pistol. Emily saw it all. Havelock kept yelling something about the things he'd done, and how no one could ever know. Pendleton wouldn't even look anyone in the face. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Well, I can take a guess what happened after that. Something kind of like this. Goodbye, Cecilia. No survivors. Survivors are bad, okay? No survivors. Ever. None. Anyway, we are now finally back at the Hound Pits pub, and as you heard there's been a major betrayal. But first, more dialogue.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation.
If we even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
The criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed to do, stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real called one back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
Alright, so. I'm gonna make a hard save right about here. We'll put it over this one, that's fine. Alright, the reason I made that hard save because I want to try and do this area without killing people to show you it can be done. Because some people aren't even convinced you can do that, like they're not sure that's even an option. It can be done. You can do this without killing anybody. It's just actually very difficult. Because as you'll see now, there's only one way out of here. And that is right through that damn door with all the bad guys in the backyard. That door is jammed. I mean, that's just... They lock... That's the way we came into the level, and they lock it behind us, and there isn't an alternate exit. So you kinda have to go right through the backyard, and they put everything just far enough it's hard to blink away from them. I recommend possession to get a little distance once you get in.
That's just ridiculous.
I'll obstruct my possession.
Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
No, possess someone. Anyone. I will literally take anyone. Tallboy, fine. You want to get inside someone. Tallboy's not my first choice, but I'll take it. And you want to get as far as you can, and then hopefully get inside the building proper before you're spotted. Or you can go way back here, alternately if you use a Tallboy. You got a moment while the Tallboy's stunned to try and escape.
Update. Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Piero Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small board.
Just gonna load up the very specific dart. Where is it? Seriously, where is it? No, 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 no. Oh, there they are.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Stilt walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire now, and he has nowhere else to go.
I never thought he'd bother us again. But I guess he holds a grudge.
We're gonna knock a few out, don't get me wrong. We gotta work, we gotta have some way to work here. But we're not gonna kill anyone, if we can help it. That's the goal, currently. Okay, we're not gonna kill anyone else. We knocked him out successfully, he just kinda landed on his head and broke his neck when I tried to stuff him in the sewer as a hiding spot. So besides him, we're not gonna kill anyone. But I showed you how to get the body over here. I probably should have just dropped it right here. I don't think anyone else controls this specific room. They're shooting it wet. They don't know where I am yet. Our next goal is right there. A few more sleep darts.
Gotcha now.
I said a few more sleep darts. We'll take care of these two. I have limited sleep darts, so you gotta make these count. But we do want to get at least somewhere we can hide. And this is a good hide room. Read this if you want. It's about Havelock. Let's get these bodies somewhere a little less open. Right here should be fine. You won't see them through the windows or anything. Not that I think guards actually do look through the windows in this part. Thought I closed that door. Maybe I didn't. No matter. Our next goal is to get to the workshop balcony. You can do that, but this way, I mean, you technically can. I don't recommend it, though.
Did you say your sister was? Shut up.
We're gonna find a better method of getting there. And again, sleep dart if anything. Or blink. We'll go sleep dart. I still got 3 left. Check carefully around your corners, or you'll be regret it if you don't. Okay. Clear here. Come in here. Still clear. There's a thing here you can pick up now. Prototype blueprint. You'll be asked to get it, but later in the mission. It's easier to get it now. Okay, once we get that diagram, what you want to do if you don't want to kill anybody is you need to get your ass upstairs. If you go out that way to the front, you're gonna get seen. It's not a maybe, you're gonna get seen. But we need to get to the front. So our next step will be to check up here for Emily. And it's a better position to move around from as well. You gotta be real careful here. Like, that guy is gonna come in here now. We don't want to be here when he comes in. We want to get him at a better angle. That the sound of somebody pissing in the house? Nasty people. Nasty. Okay, there you go. There he goes. We were waiting for that guy to come over here. So we can come up behind him and
Wait.
yank him over here. Owie. Quiet. Don't think anyone else heard that gunshot. Gunshots have a disturbingly low velocity in this game, or rather a low powder charge, I guess is the term. They don't go boom very loud. There is one more, by the way, who comes up here, but I believe he went this way for now. Yep, he's on the roof right now. We'll get him later, if at all. Well, no, we'll get him later because he's going to find the bodies if we're not careful. But, note from Emily. Pause and read if you'd like. Here we go. She drew us a picture. And definitely not the work of a damaged child's mind. Definitely not. These two, I want to say, should be fine there. Our goal now is to find Piero, who's over here, which requires us to go through the so delightfully not dangerous and suicidal front of the area. Or the back, because it just still had teleport and we never cleared it out. But it's not too hard. You get on the roof, blink to here.
To converse with someone on my own.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you.
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prison as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes. I'd guessed as much. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
Alright, eggheads, I'll deal with you in a second. Boy, audio.
Cursed dreams were accurate. Conspiracy, just a nest of worms. All is falling to ruin, and even the great Piero's days are numbered as hounds scratch at his door. If only I had enough whale oil in here to set off a pyre equal to my brilliance.
That wasn't egotistical at all. Anyway, let's go talk to some eggheads, shall we? The tall boys like to bomb the place, but they'll never get through, don't worry.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
Yeah, removing the enemies one by one is suicide. Here's your blueprint. We picked it up in Havelock's room already.
Astonishing. The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Now, right here, if we say put them all to sleep, you have successfully knocked unconscious everyone in the level, including the tall boys. I have not killed anyone yet. Minus the guy I dropped down the elevator shaft. Or the shaft. The point is, you could have just dropped him in a corner and not killed him. I've shown you how to do it non-lethal, but that's not my style. I want ash piles everywhere.
I should have guessed you'd want to act decisively. It's a simple adjustment, and we will be ready. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honor?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Indeed. That would be suicide. You'll see what they mean. So hopefully you remember how to make whale oil in this game. It's not that hard. Pull the lever, stick it here, pull the lever, you got oil. Now we just gotta plug it in. Just climb along this thing to the top here. And, well, plug it in.
Amazing! Simply amazing! Destruction on a grand scale. Defies description. So many lives silenced in an instant.
Yes, it does. And with that, the level's clear. Sorry, Callisto. She was already dead, but sorry, Callisto. You can see here, there are just ash pile, tall boy remains, ash pile. I mean, they weren't kidding. The entire level, inside and outside, is clean. Ash pile. You get the gist. We've killed everybody in the level. The few times I was spotted, honestly, were avoidable. I made little fuck-ups, but I just... It's high chaos, guys. It's not about the stealth anymore.
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As to the good Admiral, I believe men such as Havelock start with high-minded intentions. Same with Martin, and maybe even Pendleton, though I suspect he was just lazy. But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive influence of being so close to real power.
Indeed, eggheads, indeed. So, with that, we have taken care of everyone.
What?
Almost everyone. Oh, what's wrong? Is your superior intelligence not working out for you, buddy? You know what? You assholes betrayed me, and you made me go through this whole fucking game. I don't appreciate that. And no, I can't rise above such, conditions, or whatever you said. Everyone must die. No survivors. Poor Lydia. Yeah, you're an asshole. Pendleton the fucking asshole. We get the tower key from her, which is required to finish the level. Again, not doing the stun thing if you're non-lethal, or frying them if you are lethal. There's no way you're gonna reach this body right here and get this flare with 2 tall boys and like 5 or 6 guards walking. It's just not gonna happen. you more or less have to do that side quest to do it. Or kill a lot of people one by one and then have a pretty intense fight with Double Tallboy at the end. I just do not see another way to pull it off. If you can do it, make a video and let me know. I want to see someone pull that off without using the kill that I used. I've never seen it, and I've watched a lot of footage of this game. To be fair, I never really tried that hard because it seemed so impossible to begin with.
Uncle Kurnow, I hope you find this. I'm devastated. The girl I've been caring for is gone. Emily is her name. Yes, that Emily. Daughter to the Empress. She's gone. They took her away in a boat this morning. I don't know where, and her hair hadn't been combed. I worry who will look after her. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Yeah, well, I'll never think about anybody again. Sorry about that. Samuel, you poisoned me, but only halfway, so I guess I'll let this one slide. He can live. Someone's got to tell the tale of my work, after all. Vanity and all that. Oh look, rats. Let's not play with the rats. That would hurt. Just go over here and meet with our boatman, huh? You could look around for all the loot, because there's no one to stop you now, but fuck it.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We should start off soon. I've been feeling something in my bones, and if it's plague, well, I can't be counted on to drive this boat much longer.
Oh hell, you got the plague? There's no reason to kill him then. He's already dead.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Indeed. Ought to be something to see indeed. Collectibles on this mission is quite easy. You have one rune they practically gift wrap to you. That's it. It's quite easy. Not really a hard mission, honestly. So as you see there, I got spotted, avoidably. I'll admit that. This mission's actually considerably easier than the last mission to not be seen on, and to finish. So I just went ahead and tacked it into the same video because I'm not uploading much right now. But that'll be all for today, everyone. So we will pick up with the next mission, which, by the way, is the finale of the game in the next video. For now, I'm Nosgard, he's Corvo. Have a good one, everybody.